How did you get to that point?
Okay, so the reason I put Eminem is because Eminem, along from when he first came out, How My Name Is, and then he went to the second album with the hits he have on there, and then he came with the other hits he had. And then when Eminem transitioned and he stepped away, and he came with the Rihanna song.
When you saying hits,
I love the way you
talking
lie.
about plays? Because,
no,
Eminem
I love the way
is,
you lie as a hit, right or wrong.
It's all right, honestly.
Bro, but you ain't got to like it. Was it a hit or not?
What I'm saying is numbers, because Eminem automatically comes from crossing over. He's going to get fans on both sides because of him being white.
No, stop using that argument.
Eminem,
because
white people don't
of him
listen to
being
Eminem because he's white?
Because of him being white is the reason
Just like
a lot of
Macklemore
other
and
hip-hop
G-Eazy
artists
go crazy.
No, bro. Because of him being white is the reason why a lot of other white artists have failed and not succeeded.
That's just like when Jeremy Lin took off in the NBA, and then John Wall was like, he wouldn't be nothing if he was black.
I'm all for the Eminem arguments, but you can't use because of him being white when he succeeded when most other artists have failed because of them being white.
He succeeded because he had both sides. So when you talk about numbers and sales, yes, Eminem is always going to sell because he has black people
I guarantee you,
and white people.
Your top 5 rappers, he probably rap better than.
Put him in a rap battle. How many rap battles Eminem won?
Name your top 5 rappers.
My top 5. I'm going to start from 5.
Go ahead.
So for me, I'm 30, younger generation.
Okay.
Already got Kendrick and J. Cole in my top 5.
Rap better than both of them.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You sure Eminem rap better than Kendrick?
I'm positive because both them niggas look up to Jay-Z and consider Jay-Z better than him. He killed Jay-Z on his own song.
Cadence and all that stuff. But okay, I got
Eminem. Go ahead. Next one.
Okay, I got Jay-Z at 3.
Okay.
And then I got my Big and my Pop.
He rap better than Big.
I'm just gonna pass the mic.
Bro, y'all y'all big fans need to get over that love and affection. I know it's a commemorative thing, but y'all got to get over it.
Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All that little happy
nursery
rhyme
if all
music,
you base it off
he was
of
a
that,
superhero when he came out. So he came over to hip hop, crossed over already.
I'm gonna let you have that because I know if all you can go is to that.
But if you talk about sales, he's gonna get sales because of the audience that he can play to that other artists can't. It took a long time for Jay-Z to cross over to mainstream.
Why it takes a long time for Jay-Z to cross over?
Because he had to make that Jiggy music the same time Diddy did. That's when he started to cross over.
Bro, that argument is weak. I need you to come with a better argument against Eminem.
Jiggy music.
How is Slim Shady about killing your mother?
Wait. Jiggy music for hip hop is what allowed them to cross over to mainstream. Because nobody wanted to hear that raw, in your face reality raps. Nobody was doing it.
Bro, that argument don't work against Eminem.
Man, listen. My dude, Tehran, shout out to Tehran. He said Eminem make music for school shooters. And it's true. Like, the reason why Eminem succeeded where other white rappers have failed, because other white rappers didn't have Dr. Dre and In the Scoop behind them.
That's false. That's false.
That's false. Who else?
Paul Wall. Paul Wall succeeded.
Paul Wall did.
Macklemore succeeded.
Mac
Miller succeeded.
No, you talked about Eminem succeeding where other white rappers have failed. You can name
Vanilla Ice.
Are you like, that was fucking like 1989. I was still living in the Brooks when Vanilla Ice was out, and he had like one song. Like, that's it. Like, no, Eminem.
He had 2 songs.
Listen,
I'm a Ninja Turtles fan, and you ain't gonna disrespect Ninja.
I don't even remember that song.
Rap, Ninja. That put me in the mix.
Oh shit! Wow. Listen, man.
Listen. I'm just.
Eminem. Like I said, Eminem as a rapper, he could put words together well, but like you can't really quote an Eminem song without some crazy. Like, I don't want to hear about you and your mom's beef. Like, you got beef with your. I love my mom. Like,
so love the way you lie. Love the way you lie.
I've never heard that song.
You ain't never. Rihanna.
I've never heard it.
You gonna stand there?
Listen,
dude,
I've never heard it.
You ain't gotta hear it. It was a #1 smash Billboard hit.
But Rihanna is hot, and then Eminem. Like, again, so Eminem's audience. So you're not admitting Eminem's audience can reach more people.
What I'm sitting there saying, he had the one song with the chick Dildo or Dido, whatever the fuck her name was. Or whatever the hell, dude. He got hits even with unknown chicks.
So you mean, what you're trying to tell me is Eminem doesn't get a little bit of extra sales because of the skin color.
No, what I'm sitting there saying, yes, the skill color happens. The problem is this: your argument is null and void because of this one fact. White people buy more black music than black people, so you can't use the white.
So
argument
what happens when they get a good white artist?
People argue. So when white people dominate the sales of hip hop.
Let me add to that. So when you're saying, okay, white people buy black people music, right?
Right.
You agreeing
more
to that.
black people music than black people.
So now you got a white person rapping like a black person.
Who will body most black artists rapping, who bodied Jay-Z on his own shit, who has gone against other top hip-hop artists, who has bodied them on their own shit, and you try to argue against it. Like, bro, I'm sorry.
No, we know he can rap, but what I'm saying is, so now that he's white and he can rap and sound like a black guy, white people.
No, he don't sound like a black guy.
He's more of a safe bet than them listening to a hardcore black rapper.
Okay, we gonna move on this because it's special on its own, hip hop special. What I will say is this: you ain't never in your life can ever say Eminem is try to sound like a black guy, because you just criticize his content that sounds so unblack. So you can't use that argument.
If Eminem is a hip hop fan, where does he get his swag from? Where does he get his sound from? It comes from the black community. Eminem ain't make up his own sound,
bro. Okay,
dude's
so
been rapping fast.
So what is Run DMC's biggest hit?
With Aerosmith?
Okay, so who did they steal their sound and everything else from? Who did they steal that from? If it's Walk This Way that they did with them. So what did they steal? Black people, hip hop especially, we steal from other cultures, other sounds.
The sounds and the breaks and all that.
Bro, hip hop is the most thieving fucking content culture of all time. So you can't win that argument.
So what I'm saying is, okay,
steal.
So what you're trying to say is, so if we take something and make it our own, and then people start taking from it, we stole it. That's what you're trying to say.
What did you just say? We took something.
So what I'm saying is, okay, so if you're wearing Adidas, and okay, now I go get the 2X and I take the shoelaces out. Of course, okay, you didn't. They didn't create Adidas. But what I'm saying is, okay, so if they're not, so what you're trying to tell me is hip hop is jacked from something else.
Hip hop is full of thieves. Our cousins.
So isn't Elvis Presley a thief for Little Richard?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But we've already acknowledged that. Our cousin told us the biggest.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like
our cousin Roy Albanian. Shouts out to Roy Albanian. Our cousin told us the greatest fucking ideas of music, period, are not fucking given, are not fucking earned, but fucking stolen. That's how the music business works.
Music. So
music.
That don't include that doesn't. It's not just hip hop. That's like all music.
That's all music. So all the kids today are popping off of our fucking generation songs. And guess what? Most of our generation songs, they sampled like a motherfucker from other genres that was not hip hop.
Most of the rap music that got sampled was from blues and shit, like even in the 90s.
They stole.
Like with the early 90s, you hear a lot of James Brown samples, you hear a lot of Bill Withers samples, shit like that. Like they taking samples from music that they listen to. Yeah. Like it's from music that they listen to. Like you take a sample from a beat and add your own thing to it, you stealing?
You helping my arguments. What's your
like
arguments?
No, what I'm asking is if
you're helping my argument.
So Eminem ain't stealing. He's stealing back.
No,
right
I didn't say he was.
That's what you're trying to tell me. Is that what it sounds like?
No, what I'm telling you
is
from
Eminem stealing it back.
The argument you used against Eminem goes to every hip hop MC in the game. They all fucking steal. That's the argument. So you can't use it against him if everybody in his equal sport
so
does
if we talking
same
about
thing.
So I sample a beat. Okay, right. So the beat was an R&B song, but now I'm rapping over it and I'm talking about the harsh realities of drug dealing and cars and making money and flipping bricks. How is that stealing?
Okay, so Eminem takes a beat, same thing, except for he don't rap about the harsh reality of drug dealing.
He talk about his baby mom and his mother.
Right. And so
what I'm saying is that cadence, that sound, that's not from somewhere.
Bro, we don't own shit. When do you realize black people don't own shit?
But what I'm saying is that's our sound though. So is
it's
he not
our
sound? So Eminem is not influenced by hip hop.
Yes, he is.
So that's all I'm saying.
Hip hop is influenced by rock and roll influenced by blues, and blues influenced by jazz, and bebop influenced jazz, and so forth and so on. Bro, music steals.
Black people did all that shit, so it's coming full circle. If
Okay.
that's the case,
all right,
it's
okay,
coming full circle.
bro. I as much as everything in me wants to continue this argument, we have to go on to the next topic.
And samples are paid for, so they ain't stolen.
Yes.
They pay for samples, so they ain't stolen.
This is brought to you by Truth Entertainment Film. I so badly want to continue, but I have to move on. Okay. Sports.
Everybody take a deep breath on 3. Everybody take a deep woosah.
Woosah.
Lamar the only person that he the one that's yelling. We over here cool. Like
He got passionate. Hey, wait. Never mind. I'm gonna work on that. I'm sorry to our listener. I will not. My blood pressure.
I'm gonna go to HR on this one. I'm gonna go to HR on this one.
God. Oh! Okay. So, what y'all feel about the homie friend of Yo, Bo Pelini, back in Division I, or I'm sorry, NCAA football. Bo Pelini back as defensive coordinator at LSU.
I think it's a great hire. Bo Pelini's been bouncing around quite a bit the last few years, but I think with what LSU has and what they're growing, and obviously there's already that Ohio connection, I think there's going to be a lot more kids coming out of the Ohio area going down to LSU.
I hope not. I don't want to help LSU out no more.
I mean, I'm all supportive. If you a hometown kid and you got somebody already there.
But don't you feel partly responsible, like, without Ohio, LSU wouldn't have won shit?
That's true. That's true. I mean, the biggest reason why, that quarterback. But
that quarterback.
Shit, they was only going to have him be at Ohio State just to sit 4 years, get his degree, and he won't play in the NFL. So,
facts.
You know what I mean? He made the best decision for himself. I don't get how when the black kids transfer, it gets scrutinized. But when the white players, well, okay, I ain't going there. That's on the STFU show. But I think it's a great hire, Bo Pelini. I don't see them repeating next year, though.
Okay.
I don't think so either.
You don't think so either? Speak your mind, boo. I need Tia. I need you, without being nasty, please.
You can talk nasty about football?
Bro, they are the subject she can't touch.
I'm going to go to another sports topic if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead, bro.
Did y'all hear about the Red Sox and the Astros cheating and all that kind of crazy? What?
I heard about them cheating, but like, what happened?
Sign stealing.
All right, so there was a very elaborate scandal that gave them an advantage on the playing field. So around the time in the 2000s, you had steroids. That was but you still got to be able to hit a curveball. So steroids, but this one was more elaborate. So they knew what pitches was coming, what pitcher liked to throw what.
All
the
of that
signals.
stuff.
They knew the signals. They was in the dugout beating on the trash can like. Beat once for a fastball. Beat 2 times for the curveball.
Right.
Beat 3 times.
Yeah.
So and then in the World Series, they only would do this on home games. And when they beat the Dodgers, they only won at home. When they went out to LA, they was getting smoked. But then they came back to Houston, and then you hear. And if you go back and watch the footage, you could hear the knocking on the trash can and dudes landing off pitches. And then the next one, they knocking it over the home run field. Everything. So it was an elaborate scheme. The head coach got fired because the head coach knew about it.
I think that was some gangster shit.
The general manager knew about it. The bench coach, who was the head coach of the Red Sox, knew about it. Former baseball player Carlos Beltran, who was just named the New York Mets head coach like 3 weeks.
They fired
him. He didn't even get his first check yet. They had to let him go. This thing was elaborate, and the Indians actually fell victim. The Cleveland Indians fell victim to it.
Listen, they did, but
it was an elaborate scheme. It was bad. Like they had an upper advantage.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. That shit is dope as fuck.
Yes,
that is dope as fuck. Look, listen. You can't even call them cheaters because they caught them too late. Like that's like a dude. That's like a dude was cheating on his wife, got the divorce, and didn't have to pay her shit.
And then she found out he cheated on her.
Like that. Listen, it ain't wrong though. It's not wrong. Like
you would cheat me that whole time. Yeah, I was, bitch. What you gonna do about it?
Exactly. Like I can't be mad at that. Like of course I'll be mad. But like, how do you not notice that? Like, How do you as an opposing team? How do you not notice that? And how do you you gotta pick why is these motherfuckers beat? They know I'm about to throw a fastball and my fastball ain't what it used to be.